Good morning and welcome to today's training seminar on how to use UKG Ready on a mobile device. You do need to download the UKG Ready app to your phone in order to use the mobile access version. When you go to your Play Store or your Apple Store, what you're going to want to do is search for UKG Ready, and you will find an app in there. It is this color with a sideways V on it. And once you find that, you may download that app. The first time you log into your app, it's going to ask for a short company code. That short code is 620-3179. Again, 620-3179. If you have questions about how to make that happen, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. But that is the information you're going to need in order to register your company. And I believe that's called the short name for the company. Unfortunately, I'm not able to record that on a cell phone device because of restrictions for recording on the UKG Ready app. So we are going to go ahead and log in as Hazel Nutt here on my computer. She is our lovely, friendly employee, and she is going to give us a quick tour of how to use the mobile app. So one of the things that we did for Hazel is we reorganized her dashboard. Normally, when you log in, the standard format has this first pocket right here as being an announcement area. We actually modified the dashboard by clicking on these three buttons, and we moved it to a different section. Then we moved the clock up, so it's the first thing that you see on your screen. This will also be different on your computer version, not just on the mobile app version. So something for you to keep in mind if you do want to reformat your dashboard. Now here we are as Hazel Nutt. You can see that she is currently clocked in because it doesn't show that she's clocked in. So we're going to click on clock out and we're going to click OK. And now we're going to go to my current timesheet. Now, if you have not watched the more inclusive version of this for the computer version, I would recommend that you do that because I'm not going to touch on all of the various things that we need to be able to do in our system. So I do want you to just be aware of that. So you can see right now that we have clocked in at 7:31 and out at 13:07, and then back in at 13:07 and out at 13:21. So that is what's currently happening in Hazel Nutt's time. Now, one thing I do want to show you really quickly in this version is how you can submit a time change request. So down here in these three little bars, just like on the computer version, is just a little bit more squished. You click on that and you're going to click change request. And it's still going to bring you this pop-up for change request. And what we're going to do is we're going to add time entry and we're going to put it in for a different day. So I know that we have time for several of the days in October because I've slowly been adding those in for training purposes. But we're going to say she clocked in at 0800 and she clocked out at 12:13. Now, as a reminder, we are in military time in our new UKG settings. So make sure that you are entering your time as military time or it's not going to work correctly. For our comment, we're just going to say UKG app wasn't working, or whatever the reason might be. You do not have to submit a comment, but remember, these comments are being submitted to your manager. So when they review your timesheet change request, they're going to want to know what happened. Okay, so that change request has been submitted. One thing that we don't love about the system is you have no way of knowing that your time change request was submitted, unless you go to your notifications. When you get to your little bell, it's going to show that a time change was submitted. So right here, it says it was submitted successfully for 10/22/2024. And it also gives a copy of your comment right here. What that does is it actually submits that information to your manager, and your manager will be able to review that time and make those adjustments by accepting your request or rejecting your request. That is the basics on how to use the mobile app. It is exactly the same format as what you see on your computer, just in mobile form. So as you hover over these little circles, you can look at your profile, you can update your information, you can update your password, you can see if you have any to-do items. Let's go ahead and click on update my information so you can see what is available for you to do. So you can change your address, you can change or add your direct deposit, you can update your phone number or email address. You can add emergency, dependent, or beneficiary contacts. You can change your name or marital status. And finally, you can upload any relevant documents. For example, let's say you are an educator and you get state certified. You can upload that state certification through this upload documents section. Let's say for the sake of this tutorial that we want to change Hazel's address. She clicks on the start button and we're going to go ahead and update that to the conference office here. And we're going to go ahead and submit that. What happens is that HR action request is submitted on the back end to, in some cases, the manager, and in some cases, the human resources department. Once you have submitted a change request, it's going to show up under the submitted section. If you have one that you have started but have not completed, it will show up under this open section. So as we go into this open one, we were uploading an image to show what the employee looks like. That image upload is uploaded. We just never submitted it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that in there for now. But if you upload a document, you just do the same process, submit your document. And then going back to this available screen, you can see all the ways you can update your own information. Now, it does require some documentation for certain things. So that's how all of that section works. That is our quick tutorial for using the mobile app version. And as you have questions about using that, please don't hesitate to reach out. Have a wonderful day.